Practical Anarchy, A Guide to Self-Determination. Dickie Dread. It's only a short one today and a couple of announcements, but it's basically the conclusion today of chapter 9, and we then get on to the final chapter before just a summary chapter, which is chapter 10, which is imagining a world without rulers. And chapter 10 will also give, and these are only my opinions of course, a national and international sequence of events that I think that needs to happen for an anarchistic society to be realised. And of course, you know, it's not a doctrine, it's just ideas to think about and discuss. Okay, so mini conclusion: living the future now. The threads traced through this chapter show that anarchism is not a distant utopia, but a living practice. As earlier sections demonstrated, from disaster solidarity to countercultural glimpses, ordinary people already build forms of life that refuse the logic of markets, the ballot box, and hierarchical command. These initiatives are fragile, but they are also persistent. They surface again and again because they answer basic human needs: food, shelter, dignity, freedom from domination. Living the future now does not mean ignoring obstacles. States and corporations deploy repression, co-option and surveillance to contain such experiments. Yet resilience grows in the cracks. Every housing co-op that endures, every mutual aid network that re-emerges in times of crisis, every community garden that outlasts developers testifies that another way of organising is possible and, crucially, already here. The phrase pre-configurative politics captures this spirit. The idea that movements must embody the future society in their present practice. Direct democracy in assemblies, sharing economies, repair and reuse, rewilding projects and low-impact living are not simply symbolic acts, they are the living infrastructure of a world beyond capital, religion and the state. As Chapter 10 will explore, the challenge is scaling these practices without losing their autonomy, growing the seed beneath the snow, as Colin Ward said, into forests of resistance and resilience. The task is neither to wait for collapse nor to dream of distant revolutions, but to nurture what already exists, defend it against repression, and link it together through federations that can withstand global crises. If Chapter 8 showed why money and growth imperatives are unsustainable, and Chapter 9 revealed how anarchists live the alternative in the present, then Chapter 10 will take the step of imagining what a world truly without rulers might look like. The future is not tomorrow, it is being made in everyday acts of solidarity today. And just to note, you'll get more out of this series if you go back to the beginning and watch all the video series. So the videos are not meant to be standalone, so they often draw on parts in the other series. And just to be really boring, it really would help. There's loads of comments on the Facebook group, but we get almost nothing on the YouTube. So if you like the videos on YouTube, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the group, of course, and if you can put comments, you know, all the better, the more the merrier. And that's not for self-promotion, it's so we can get this message out to other people. The more likes and subscribes and comments we get doesn't help me necessarily, it helps the community. So so if you can help with that. Okay, so after this we're going to go towards chapter 10, which is the final chapter before we do a summary.